I think there are several things that parents can do to help their kids have a successful transition to adulthood and thrive during this new life stage of emerging adulthood. One is be patient. Don't expect them to be self sufficient adults at 18 or even 20 or 22. Most of them will not be. Maybe you think they should be, but if you have that expectation, you're probably going to be disappointed. It just takes longer to grow up than it used to, financially and in other ways. And so it's important to adjust your expectations to this new life stage of emerging adulthood. They are going to go through it. They are going to become adults. Almost all of them do by the time they're in their late 20s, maybe their early 30s at the latest. But everybody does grow up ultimately. But you need to be patient and let them have this period of trying different things, maybe going down a couple of dead ends and having to turn around and go down a different road. It's very likely that that's what's going to happen. So be patient. Don't have unrealistic expectations for when they're going to grow up. A second thing that I think is important for parents to remember is that you have to accept that you don't control as much as you used to. You know, we are used to having authority as parents. And when our kids are little, we can just pick them up and take them wherever we want to go. And we set the rules and we decide where they're going to go and what they're going to do. And they don't really have much choice. And we give them more choice as they get into middle childhood and adolescence. We let them make more decisions for themselves. But it's really still them. It's really still us that has the authority. We as parents have the authority. It's not until they get to be in emerging adulthood, their late teens, their early 20s, their mid 20s, that they're going to make their own decisions, and you have to accept that. Even if you don't think those decisions are wise, even if those are not the decisions that you would have made, you wouldn't have chosen that boyfriend or girlfriend. You wouldn't have taken that job. You wouldn't have bought that car. You wouldn't have spent money on that outfit that you think is ugly anyway. But that's not your choice anymore. You have to give kids the freedom to run their own lives. And so I think parents will be a lot happier if they keep that in mind and still support their kids. Be willing to support your kids as long as they have a plan with a capital P that they're pursuing. They're doing their best to make it in the world. Support them, but don't try to live their life for them. You have to accept that it's their life to live.